Hey everybody, welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. I'm sorry for the lack of video, guys. I've been pretty busy with school. But I figured to get a quick video out today, just to kind of catch up of what's been going on. There wasn't really anything like competitive necessarily going on, but there was PBL qualifiers, so I figured I'd show those. They were kind of troll a few games. We're just having fun, because both these teams already qualified, so we weren't really going to try hard. And this is actually the third match. It was the best of 9 series. This is actually the third match because the first two games they're like super troll. Like I believe in like one game it was just like me with bot 1 and bot 2 playing like banned brawlers and heist. There were banned brawlers, but we didn't submit bans. They submitted like a Sandy ban for like every single map. So it was just like Sandy and some like random brawler that were banned every single time. But there were some pretty good games. I thought we played pretty well for not been playing much as a team. So originally for PBL, I was gonna play with Felly, Tyrant Star, and Usain, but Felly recently told me that he's gonna be moving to Spain from Costa Rica, so he's gonna be on the EU server. So he obviously couldn't play on our NA PBL team. So I didn't really want to play on a team with Usain and Tyrant with no sub. I mean, Usain and Tyrant both are good players. They kind of have a reputation for being unreliable, so in like a long like league season, I didn't want to be stuck with 2 unreliable teammates and no subs. Now that Fellas leaving, so I figured it's just time to switch teams. So we did end up disbanding our team, and I ended up joining Chepo's team with Crying Man and him. And yeah, so hopping into the second match here, you see we won that first one. I hit that pull on Korai. After I kind of walked up and threw, but then later on I hit the pull. So we managed to pull out that victory in the last match, but we are hopping into this next game. And this game we're kind of trolling too. You know, we're playing with K-Man, you probably don't know who that is. It's just some like random sub that Chepo picked. I mean, I've seen him in the community a little bit, but you're probably not going to know him for his competitive play for sure. So we were kind of trolling these games. And we are down 2-1 at this point, I think. Yeah, we're down 2-1 because we lost the first 2 games because we were trolling. And we did win that last one, even though we were trolling, but we kind of try hard because Corey wanted us to try a little for this PBL stream. K-Man does actually get a nice 2-tap on Johnny right there, so nice play by him. And now I'm kind of having a hard time move up. I don't normally play Brock here. It's actually my first time playing Brock on this map. I usually play Gene, but just like we weren't really trying, I just kind of readied up on like whatever we needed because it's like, who cares, you're already qualified, you know? So you will see I'm kind of having a hard time picking my lane, and so are my teammates. See Slash gets pulled right there. He just managed to pull, and Johnny, when he jumps away, but you see I fire off those 2 rockets pretty quickly where he's gonna land. So we did manage to take him out right there. And now we are just moving on up. Moving on up here, you know. I'm trying to sneak up on this grass, get a little advantage on Korai, but I had a little health, so just gotta run up and try to auto aim Johnny down, but I get taken out because Wash Saw was there to help. So it was a little unfortunate. But at this point, we pretty much already lost. Like, we're down by 6 with like 20 seconds left. Kinda knew at this point, so I was just kinda waiting for that time to run out. And if this game, we actually did kinda start trying, because I don't really know why. I guess Crying's ready to play again, but Crying does hop in instead of K-Man, so we do kind of get a little more sweaty here. Wash Saw with a little BM, but it's okay, Wash Saw. Alright, so hopping into I believe this is the 5th match, because we are down 3-1 at this point, even though you guys have only seen 2 games. But you probably will notice the new screen, because I recently got a new phone. I upgraded from the iPhone 8 to the new iPhone 11 Pro, so pretty nice phone. I posted a picture on Twitter. Want to see it, but at the space gray. But so I don't really have an overlay made yet. I'll probably have to make one of those myself coming up here. That's another thing. I was thinking of hiring an editor. If you guys have any thoughts on that, let me know. But anyways, so hopping into this game here, you see we got the first robot, but no one's really there to back it up. So they are gonna just take it out without doing any damage. We're just trying to push up so get as many bullets as possible because they're already up 4-0 for the next robot. So you really have to get like a lot of bullets this round for sure. The Crying did a nice job tapping. I think Crying turned on the wrong star power this game because he doesn't have snappy sniping on. I think he has the other one on, but See me playing BB, I'm just trying to dodge and buy time for my team. Crying does get a few nice taps right there, but we aren't really able to pick up any more bolts because it's like a 2-on-1 for me. And it's important for me to stay alive for the defense. So he did manage to pick up this robot, and you do have a pretty good... We actually are tied, so we don't really have that much of a lead. Actually, no, we're up by 1 with that bull ride just cashed in right there. So we do have a pretty good defensive comp. Frank's really good on defense, and so is BB and Piper. So we're not gonna like... We're not gonna take too much damage. But you see they're all 3 in that BB. In that 8-bit turret, so they did do like 30% extra damage. So they actually did do a pretty decent amount. But yeah, we do have the 1 bolt lead. We did retake control pretty quickly. So shouldn't have too hard of a time getting the siege robot. But Slash is playing Frank with a sponge star power on, so he's kind of trolling. But shouldn't be too big of a problem. See me, it's a 3-on-1, but since I got that BB shield, I'm still able to pick up a few bolts. And we did manage to get 8, almost 9 robot. The Crying jumps up, does get tapped once, but Slash takes the flank around and forces them to jump back, so did manage, and Johnny does charge Slash's super. That's probably where they messed up. And see, Slash does get the nice shot on the Ike. And I killed Washsaw, so he didn't pull the robot. Now I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible, because it's obviously going to be a pretty close match. He did win by 2%, so let's pick it up dub there, and we'll hop into the next match here. So hop into the next match here on Pinball Dreams. Once again, Slash is playing Dynamite, and he's playing against Washsaw. They're kind of trolling, having a little 1v1 thrower battle. But Washsaw is absolutely clapping Slash. So Slash is kind of in a spawn all this game. I hate to see it. But I'm on the Tar versus the Roses, so I'm just trying to get my super. Like, he can win the lane until I get my super, then I'm going to win it. So in the meantime, Crying knows to help over. See, Washsaw did take out Slash. So we got kind of pitched over. I just tried to suicide there for my super. I'm really close to it. I'm like 1 or 2 cards away. So I did pick up the first goal right there. But we shouldn't be in too big of a trouble here. So I kind of run up to kill Karate, get my super. Crying helps over to take him out. And now I'm just going to wait this bush right here and not get tapped by Johnny. I'm going to pull a little sneaky on him here to make it so that he can't take me out. Now I do solo assault Korai there. I missed Johnny a little bit, but I did almost get my super again. I just pretty good damage, so we do have control here. Crying gets a nice tap on Washsaw there. I managed to take him out. He taps Korai there twice. I take him out, and me and Crying pretty much just team wiped, and we scored the first goal. So now it's 1-1. I think I am pretty close to my super again. Crying gets a nice tap on Johnny right there. Now I just kind of suicide there because I knew I was going to get my super, so I get the cheeky little solo suck. So Karai is now 1 shot. So I figured just run up and take him out. See, I do right there. Now Johnny almost kills me there. I managed to stay alive. And now Slash takes down those walls. So we are pretty close to scoring here. I also am like 1 or 2 cards away from my super. So you see I get it here. Crying passing me the ball. Putting that. So pretty OP team chemistry right there for this being our first competitive together. But I'll just hop into the 7th match of the series here. We are playing Heist on Sandy Gems. You know I had to bring out the Gold Mecha Crow on him. Since we were trolling a little bit, we didn't really care. So we did pull out the Gold Mecha Crow. And Bull was banned on this map. So I usually play Bull here, and so does Slash, but Bull was banned, so I had to pull out the Crow on him. They did manage to get control pretty easily. We're just kind of wailing on their save. Crying gets a nice bubble on it. And I believe we do like 50-some% here. So we did get pretty good damage. And I have my super. I could have used it, but I didn't really want to waste it. I want to use it better for spot. So I managed to stall long enough for my team to really take control of the map. So we are already in a pretty good position, even though we just went all in. Crying gets a pretty nice bubble right there. Takes out Karai and hits Johnny right there. So now me and Slash are able to walk up. I could have jumped right there and take out Johnny at some damage to save. I probably should have jumped right there because you see I jumped right here. I have a pretty crappy jump. I only did like 1,000 damage to save. So I kind of messed up there. I guess Crow 26 is a little rusty, but you know, we are still feeling pretty good. We're up by like 60%. And they didn't even touch their safe yet. So I managed to take out Korai right there. Now me and Slash are moving on up. See, I am Washsaw here a few times to get my super. So now that I have my super, it's pretty much just like free safe damage. With Crying's bubble, we'll eventually take out the safe. The Crying managed to hit back Washsaw right there. Washsaw is Jigsaw, for those of you who don't know. He likes to change his name a lot. Johnny does run up and do sinners are safe, but we didn't really care because their safe was so low that we could just kind of base race it. We have the hyper bear and the crow jump, so it's pretty just like free damage. We got 40% like nothing. We managed to win that game. And now we are 1 game away from taking the series. Alright, so hopping into the next match here, we are in Death Cap Cave. I guess it's called Death Cap Trap right now. But it'll always be, I guess it was Mushroom Cave and then Death Cap Cave, and now it's Death Cap Trap. So I guess they can't really decide what to call this map nowadays, but it'll be it'll always be Mushroom Cave. Mushroom Cave to us OG players. But you see Slash and Waslav and a Spike 1v1 on their lane. They're not using Curveball. They want to duke it out. So I'm not really attacking him because here's the gentleman's agreement. The 1v1 it out. You see Washcell has Slash pretty much in his spawn. But somehow Slash said on Twitter that he still won 1v1, so I don't really understand that. But I almost did pull Jen right there, but he did get the nice super right there, so nice play by him. You see Crying, he does take out Korai. So me and Crying doing a pretty good job winning our 2v2. You see Washcell has pushed Slash all the way back in spawn. Washcell's almost in her spawn to take him out. You see me and Crying, we managed to pick up the 10th gemmed. Now we pretty much have to walk back into our spawn and get the dub. I guess Slash did kill Washcell somehow, but he's in our spawn all game, so I'll give that dub to Jigsaw. It is 10-0. I get taken out, but Crying's right there to pick up my gems. Just Crying makes a nice play and resets Korai's super. Crying's pretty OP BB for sure. And now I'm just kind of getting in Johnny's face so he can't walk up and tap Crying. So he does kind of jump up, but Crying's already full health, so we managed to win that. We managed to take the series versus our good friends. Over at, I believe they're called FA Gods. So we did qualify for the next stage, PBL. I had pretty fun playing. Those games were kind of troll, but I figured to just get a quick video out for you guys. Been kind of lacking lately, for sure. I want to try to pick it up, maybe if I get an editor. And I'm thinking about doing some like montage videos with just like me playing the ladder, get some cool plays clipped together. I feel like there'd just be like a quick video I could get out like pretty often. And with an editor, I can definitely do it pretty easily, even with college and stuff. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comment section below. If you guys don't like it, maybe I won't do it. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Anyways, guys, see you guys in the next video, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.